Dawn mist cloaks the 1211 steppes. A metal beast bursts from fog, engine roaring like underworld thunder, trembling the ground under 90,000 Mongol hooves. Elite cavalry charges, tanks, cannon flashes, exploding horses and riders in firestorm, survivors freeze, believing gods unleashed a battlefield demon. Night. Khan on hilltop steed eyes the apparition, orders swift riders to encircle as archers fire composite arrows that bounce off steel harmlessly. Warriors dismount, hurl ropes at tracks. Tanks' guns spray bullets, cutting them down like wheat in a mechanical death harvest. Turning teeth. This is Yahuling 1211. Genghis Khan's 90,000 Mongols clash with Jin dynasty in northern China's vast steppes. These nomads conquered empires via disciplined tactics, mobility, and adaptability, spanning half the known world. How to assert for Tidebortaden 20 variant, DT2 spawn twerks weren't. In this what if from late night history dives, Jin forces yield to one M1 Abrams, a 70-ton modern war machine. Tardo Santoin Ho. Absurd, yet intriguing. 21st century tech versus history's greatest conqueror. Can innovation beat numbers? Mongols field heavy cavalry in layered armor. Light archers with 300mm bows, siege engineers, and infantry. They mastered feints, encirclements, terror, toppling realms from Asia to Europe in decades. Take the Abrams, 70 tons, 45 Firmin T. Fatin Ferdapeterv, Sedniki Haoti Han Haunt 20 San Fin di Mundemat. Gun pierces 3 feet of steel from 2 carros. San Androde turned tint. So 13 on effort sustained. San Kainatina Van Davard. Thermal sights cut night and smoke. Computer fire aids precision. Armor defies missiles. 9 Tetran Tamadetaribitin. To 13th century eyes, it's a horseless fortress, a hell-forged fire dragon. Survival rules. Never stop. Stationary invites Mongol traps. Keep distance from swarmers. Ration ammo. 42 shells, limited belts. No resupply in this era clash. Goals. Break commands for chaos. Instill supernatural terror. Sever logistics to scatter lines. At dawn, tank rolls from mist. Turbine whine like tormented spirits over grasslands. Scouts on ponies halt, bows drawn, as Colossus advances without horses or reins. First shot hits heavy cavalry cluster. Key round blasts flame and shrapnel amid ranks. Yuri T2 command in Don kit. Dozens die. Horses panic. Riders fall. Roar like siege engines, signals divine fury. Panic spreads. Veterans pause. Recruits grip amulets amid whispers of sky gods. Tank turns. Sights lock on charging lancers, blind to awaiting death. Second shell rips line, killing scores, igniting bags into haze-filling fires. Khan reins mount, assesses enigma with gaze that humbled Khanates. No retreat. Archers harry afar, bows singing arrows toward the beast's sides. Bows pierce mail at 200 paces. Here, they glance off sloped chobam like rain. Riders aim joints, Treads. Futile showers as barrel swings to clusters. Pondatuipide to pondaris. Machine guns fire. Coaxial rakes, officers, banners shred, helmets crumple. Bursts target leaders, turning regiments to herds for easy culling. Ammo drops. Toll rises. Hundreds down. Steps strewn with forms and bows. March. Khan exploits numbers. Feints probe. Skirmishers draw fire for mass strikes. Tumans wheel to envelop, forcing turret spins against the tide. Squad grapples hull with poles, lassos, climbing slick sides in dew. Non-bind and toss feet. They claw hatches, 50 cal sweeps, tumbling bodies in lethal arc. Sizes, survivors thrust daggers, pile brush for fire. Tank crushes, grapples free. Dusk, thermals light hidden flankers, campfires useless against the gaze. Night raid hits yurts. Shells erupt earth and silk. Scatter raids, torches glare, fails. Infrared picks couriers mid-gallop with precision. Second dawn, engineers build tree barriers, dig stake pits for treads. Sappers lash ropes to boulders, yanking amid trampled mud. Tank smashes barricades, diesel drowning labor chants in the maze. Fuel burns half-mile per gallon, 8 hours near as noose tightens. Datus, iron demon, whispers spread, shamans called, desertions rise under moon. Khan's circle holds, sketching counters on hides in command tents. Faint bogs, tank in mire. Lancers surge, ropes snare axles. Engines strain mud. Guns stall, rush till power wrenches free. Retaliation blasts engineers. Catapults splinter. Kegs fireball. Tools scatter. Days grind fire and evasion. Hull scars hold against era's arts. Ammo whispers, shells for marks. Guns silent to save belts. Khan masses, charges, probing exhaustion in attrition tide. Scans betray ruse. Preemptive strike scatters vanguard for hours. Tales of thunder chariot erode morale as thousands fall unseen. Tumans falter, horses refuse, arrows waste on impervious war god. Tipping, seized tracks, or starved fuel make it a ringed tomb. And crew evades, fire's priority. Wounds bleed horde cohesion away. 30 units melt in storm, flanks thin to shadow. Khan assaults banners high. Last rounds fell vanguard in crimson. Horde dissolves like leaves, carrying steel nightmare tales. Tank claims win. Tech asymmetry shatters at 10% losses. Khan withdraws, haunted, pondering alloys in his gur. Dirty Horfu. Sagas spread. Metal Devil devours legions, altering lore. Ahand Fargurds. Ripples, delayed conquests, early thunder exchanges nudge history. House, tank halts empire, showing innovation eclipses mass. Churchamantadi, dual lights medieval fragility to modern blade. Nartu, silent foot. Human core, Terror ghosts, warriors, ingenuity endures. Waitil, Yahuling ghost. Tech wins battles. History devours victors. Satif, chasm. Arrows versus rounds. Ponies versus diesel tide. Nehertic toots. Mongol spark. Weeks yield proto-mines from pitfall. Frey probes. Machine to myth in endless wars? TNT dust settles. War evolves. Actors bound by fear. Toys. Khan's legacy. Spectral footnote from future phantom. Tirslatra tree. Cruise stand. Century bridge. Steel versus ancestors. Bakupatitur thugs. Kankyun trace. Dialect. Tools advance. Parts unchanged. Altered Yahuling. Metal topple might or gap too wide. Tartus auf Bandertidi. Step silent, but tanks hum. Requiem for unmeant clash. Fuafuio. Chronicles show Khan's terrain mastery. Plains to webs. Sanadu and Fort Dates. Danilo has Aritso Tadin. Logistics hit. Rampage starves mounts mid-March. Socrates word Quanfuris. Doctrine. Booms broadcast dread via smoke and wails. Dahantian and Fjoist. Spies sketch form. Seeding alien forges. E. Fuel leash tightens with every evasion gamble. Naratus and Knights tilt. Ambushes bloom to shrouds. Decapitation. Slain bannermen orphan signals. Asatu twetsit for nowhere. Cost. Ghosts haunt riders in fireballs. Response. Probes to webs, mirroring city sieges. Chatatus fuax and fame. Terrain snares treads. Buys rope and fire time. Autonomy. Loaders cycle unerring rhythm. Howard. Attrition phrase. Loyalty snaps under anomaly. Seed scene. Tuinadur cheddad chetintatwaits. Pyrrhic. Field cleared. Souls way sanctuary. Asandits decent kitor kuria tindutor de kunvan bite. Myths grow. Khan Slayer hastens arms races. Drain torf horfrandios. What if? Stalled butterflies maps from Karakoram. Sorry, lens. Armies crumble at 20%. Tank tenfolds it. Makes survival seeds quests for Thundermakers. City E6 to buy. Abrams vanishes to mist, scarring souls deeper. Brace. Evolution. Arc to whisper. Price in fields. Chichwin. Nexus. 90,000 bows before one gaze. Seat interit ma. Anthem. Mongols evolve harpoons from ropes. Ihersurtenden. Hampithan tortillas. Frey yields. Tech dazzles. Cunning corrids. Decider Potscrift Gontkite Atunrin Iki. Verdict. Hordes overwhelmed by persistence. Or edge absolute. 20 power or to 60. 20. Share below. Subscribe for era bridging hypotheticals. Alpion de effects King 20 feet. History's battles. Arms and audacity to unforeseen. Oloste.